Hi, it's Mindy with Astrology by Love, here for the monthly horoscope for Sagittarius Sun and Sagittarius Rising. This is for March of 2025. We are starting on February 27th with the new moon in Pisces, going to March 29th with the new moon eclipse in the sign of Aries. So thank y'all for hanging out with me. Please like and subscribe. Check out the description box below. There's some pretty cool links there. There's a discount code. And I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. Let's jump in and get started. So we are starting this out with a new moon in the sign of Pisces. So this is at 9 degrees of Pisces. So Sagittarius, Pisces rules your fourth house of family, upbringing, roots. So this new start it's positive, it's gentle, and it's going to be happening in your home life, in your family life. You've had some struggles there these past 2+ years. So there's been some kind of structure or discipline in your family life. Maybe you've had an elderly relative move in or issues going on with older relatives. But this new start is a beautiful and enjoyable one. This may just be a big family get-together, a big family dinner, but definitely participate and enjoy this, Sagittarius. Then on March 1st, Venus, which is in the sign of Aries, stands still in the sky and starts to go retrograde. So it looks like it's moving backwards in the sky. So Venus is currently in your 5th house of children, creative projects, passion projects. It's how you have fun. So you have been enjoying those kiddos this past week or so with Venus there. Now with Venus turning retrograde, you're realizing probably, I've spent a little bit too much money on the kids. I've spent a little bit too much time and fun in this area of life. And so Venus is kind of backtracking. That energy of looking at your money and in concerns with the kiddos and passion projects is there for the rest of the month. So just be aware of this, Sagittarius. On March 2nd, Mercury lines up with Neptune. So this is very much the energy of not seeing things clearly, especially when it comes to family dynamics, roots, culture. This is not a good day to make hard decisions about anything, but especially not about your home life, Sagittarius. So this is a quick moving energy. It'll be through with very fast. But that's on March 2nd. And then on March 3rd, Mercury moves into the sign of Aries. So once again, this energy is in your 5th house, creative projects, kiddos. So your mind is definitely on having fun, on enjoying the kids, on including them in what you're passionate about. And that energy's there the rest of the month as well. Then on March 5th, Mercury sextiles Pluto. So there is something about communication with your kids or your mind thinking about passion projects that kind of takes you back to your community. This Pluto just recently entered your 3rd house in November of 24. So you have had a recent shift of focus to your community, to your siblings, to your cousins, the people you can't choose to be in your life. That's who is in the 3rd house. This is also basic learning. You've probably had an urge to read recently, or maybe do some weekend seminars. For whatever reason, on March 5th, when you think about your kids, when you think about your passion projects, you're wanting to include your neighbors or your siblings. It's those two are communicating. So that's a quick moving energy though, and that is on March 5th. On March 8th, the Sun trines Mars. So the Sun is in your 4th house. Once again, family, upbringing, roots. This is the season for you to be paying attention to that area of your life. Mars is in your 8th house. So this is very much the energy of your spouse spending a little bit too much money, of being aggressive about y'all's joint financial ventures, The best use of this energy is getting busy in the bedroom, Sagittarius. I hope you have been doing that with your spouse or partner. Maybe not your business partner, but seriously, enjoy that energy if it's with your spouse or long-term romantic partner. So something about the spotlight on your home and family triggers the need to either have your spouse or business partner be a little bit aggressive about money or to spend time in the bedroom. But there's some kind of motivation around the secrets that you share. So hopefully these are good secrets, Sagittarius. Then on March 11th, Mercury joins Venus in the sky. So this is taking place in your 5th house of creative projects, of kiddos, of having fun. So Venus is moving backwards in the sky, Mercury is moving forward. So this energy comes together and you are remembering the good times with your kids, you're remembering the good times that you've had with your passion projects, playing, being creative. This is a quick moving energy as well. That takes place on March 11th. Then on March 12th, the Sun and Saturn meet up. So this spotlight on the family comes directly in line with the restrictions and the frustrations you've been dealing with for the past 2+ years, Sagittarius. So this is not going to be a super fun day. This will be a day to clean the house. This will be the day to focus on details, on organizing, organize the closet, get rid of stuff you don't want. That's going to be the impulse and the energy on March 12th. Then on March 14th, there is an eclipse. This is the full moon eclipse in the sign of Virgo. So this has to do with work and family. So the universe is asking you to release something from your work life, from your public career, from your legacy, how you're seen in the world. This is being brought about and helped something surprising in your daily and health routines. And I know you're like, what? What's a daily routine? What's a health routine? Because Uranus has been coming through your 6th house of routines for the past 6+ years, just creating chaos and mayhem, and you are now a free-flowing, whatever happens in my daily life happens, because there is no daily routine. There is no health routine. But something about this freedom, something unexpected happens in your daily routine, can cause the masculine figure in your home life, in your family life, to act a little wonky or ridiculous on or around this eclipse. So you're going to be feeling this energy build up the week beforehand and also feeling it the week prior. So just be aware of that, Sagittarius. Then on the 15th of March, Mercury goes retrograde. So Mercury is in the sign of Aries right now, that 5th house, kiddos, passion projects, and Mercury will stand still in the sky on March 15th before going backwards retrograde. So normally when Mercury changes direction in the sky, traffic's awful. So there's typically some communication glitches. I try not to be on the road during any day that Mercury changes direction. I'm too impatient for bad traffic. However, on this day, especially March 15th, Mercury's in the sign of Aries. Aries doesn't have any patience either. Aries wants to jump and go. They want to act and think later, if at all. And that is the attitude of the communal drivers on that day. The collective is just wanting to get stuff done, but they're not seeing things clearly. There's normally a lot of traffic accidents on the day when Mercury changes direction, but even more so on March 15th. So please be careful, Sagittarius. Just know that if you have to be on that road, check, double check. You're probably not going to be thinking about it because you're going to be in a hurry and you got to get somewhere. But that's just going to be a pretty rough day for driving and potentially getting in car accidents. So you've been warned. Then on March 19th, the Sun comes in line with Neptune. So the men in your family life may be a little confused that day. They may be a little bit sensitive. There's also going to be the energy, you're going to have a little bit of a quick little aha moment in regards to some confusion or something that's not seemed quite right in the home life or the family life. You'll have like a little moment of clarity. And that's a fast moving energy as well. That is on March 19th. Then on March 20th, the sun moves into Aries. So Aries, once again, that fifth house, kiddos and creative projects. So when the sun moves there, the spotlight is on there, and that's a lot of attention from the universe right now. So remember, Mercury is there going retrograde, Venus is there going retrograde. Your mind has been changed, your finances around your kids and your passion projects are going in a different direction, and the universe is just shining that sunlight on it, saying, hey, focus on this right now. So all that energy is going on through the end of the month. Then on the 21st, Venus, that is retrograde, sextiles Pluto in your third house. So something about this money being rethought about, maybe not spending as much money, or impulsively spending money and then regretting spending it. That energy is triggering your focus on your community. It's triggering your focus on your siblings, on possibly just reading a book. So that energy's there. It is a quick moving energy, and that is on March 21st. So that brings us to March 22nd. Venus in the sky is going retrograde and lines up with the sun. So Venus will be in the heart of the sun, and this is called a Mercury kazimi. When Mercury is within 17 minutes of the center of the sun, we see Venus activating at its highest and most beautiful vibration. So leading up to that point, Venusian things will be a little bit frustrated. So it may be a little bit harder to sleep on the evening of the 21st. Breakfast may not be as enjoyable. Having fun just may not be there. But come 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. on the West Coast, 4 p.m. to midnight on the East Coast, all of a sudden fun is thrown at us. So it is very enjoyable. Food is just going to taste better. Sex is just going to be more amazing. It's definitely the night to go out, to have fun. Grab your spouse, grab your partner, and enjoy the evening, Sagittarius. So that energy is on March 22nd. Then on March 23rd, the sun sextiles Pluto. So the sun is in your fifth house, creativity, kiddos, passion projects, and something about that spotlight being there triggers you to want to focus on those third house issues. Reading that book, getting out in the community, talking to your siblings and your cousins. Then on the 24th, we have another kazimi. So we have a Mercury kazimi. This is when Mercury lines up with the heart of the sun. So when a Mercury kazimi happens, this is the divine sprinkling beautiful ideas, revelations, aha moments. And this happens from 8:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. on the West Coast, 11:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. on the East Coast. And so during this time, it's important to meditate, to write in your journal, just to have a moment of silence so that you can hear your thoughts, so that you can hear the ideas the divine pours into your head, sprinkles about, and understand them and remember them. So you'll be glad you did, Sagittarius. Spend that time during those hours. Then on March 25th, Mercury sextiles Pluto. So once again, talking about changing your mind in those fifth house subjects of art and fun and kiddos is triggering you yet again to go back to that third house, the community, the siblings, your cousins just reading a book. There is something about those art projects and kids triggering that. And once again, this is a fast-moving energy, but it's available on March 25th. Then on the 27th, Venus, which is retrograde, going backwards in the sky, moves into Pisces. So it also connects with Neptune on that day. This is very much having a nap, beautifying your home, seeing things artistically, or it is what it is sort of energy in your home life. Definitely enjoy this energy, Sagittarius. This is not good energy for trying to organize. This is not good energy for signing a contract, making an agreement. You're not seeing things clearly. This is very much the energy of day drinking at home. Why not? Enjoy it. That is a fast moving energy, but it is available on March 27th. Then on the 29th, we have the new moon eclipse in the sign of Aries, your fifth house, those passion projects, kiddos. During this eclipse, Mercury, which is going retrograde, moves into the sign of Pisces, your fourth house, upbringing, family, and it connects with Neptune. You are not going to be seeing things clearly that day, especially in regards to your family and your home life. And that eclipse in Aries is going to want you to make decisions. It's going to want you to take action. It's a little bit of a conflicting energy, probably a little bit of drama. You're going to feel that energy building up all week long, and it'll be there for about another week or so after the eclipse. So be aware of that, Sagittarius. Now you know. And then as a bonus day for this horoscope reading, on March 30th, the very next day, Neptune moves into the sign of Aries. So we will talk about that more then. Neptune is the planet of not seeing things clearly, being sensitive, being spiritual, artistic, and it's moving into your fifth house of those art projects, passion projects, and kiddos. So once again, we will talk more about this at the next horoscope video. But I appreciate you hanging out with me today, Sagittarius. Please like and subscribe. Check out those links below. There's some pretty cool ones there. And I will see you soon.